Hey guys, thanks for joining us here at Salty Ginger Talk. If you're a returning listener, it's great to have you back. If you're new to the channel, we're really glad you joined us. We hope you like what you hear. So our podcast is for people that want to build a meaningful, purposeful life. We encourage everybody to do that. You have to decide what's meaningful and has purpose to you. But if you're just floating, if you're not going after things that you want and things that are important to you, if you don't know what things you want or you don't know what things are important to you, this is a great place to come because we're going to help you figure it out. And in today's episode, we're going to give you 5 reasons why you need to learn not to react emotionally, especially in emotionally charged situations. So that's the episode. We're going to give you tips and ways to do it. We're going to give you tricks on how to think in these situations so that you can react meaningfully and from a place of logic and reason instead of blowing up emotionally and creating much harder circumstances in your life. Okay? So let's just jump into it. We all face moments that test us. Happens to everybody. We all find ourselves in these charged situations. Someone disrespects you, somebody cuts you off in traffic, somebody talks down to you, or they just generally bring chaos and drama into your life because it kind of surrounds them. The difference between staying calm and reacting emotionally determines everything in these situations. It impacts your reputation, it impacts your relationships, and it impacts the results that you get out of your life. So today, we're going to break down 5 powerful reasons that you should never react impulsively to emotional situations. Reason number 1, reaction is actually weakness. A well thought out response demonstrates power and control. When you react emotionally, you are handing your power away to the person you're interacting with. If someone can control you with words, regardless of how vile or disgusting or hateful the words seem to you, you are letting them control you and letting them control your life. That's not a place that you want to be. Neuroscience tells us that emotions like anger or panic only last about 90 seconds, unless we feed them, and then they last longer. So don't feed them. Hold your tongue and breathe. Take a deep breath. Say nothing. Don't react. Don't say a word. Take that deep breath, stimulate your vagus nerve, and that will disengage your amygdala, which is where the fight or flight response comes from, where these strong emotions emerge from. That hijacks your brain. By breathing, you re-engage your prefrontal cortex, the rational part of your brain, where logic and reason and decision making and problem solving can happen. It'll come back online if you just take a pause. Then you can respond instead of reacting. Good leaders, good athletes, good parents, the ones who matter and the ones who understand that pause is so important are the ones that win over and over and over again. We don't want to react emotionally. We want to take a pause. We want to think logically. We want to come up with a good response. Remember, we're trying to be successful. We're not trying to be right. Number 2, reacting only amplifies the chaos that you are receiving. Emotions are contagious. If you yell, other people start to yell. If you stay calm, others will calm down. It works every single time. Control the tone of your voice. Control the pace of the words that you are saying. Control the inflection on which words you're emphasizing when you speak. When you keep your composure, you disarm the conflict before it blows up and becomes something huge. You control the room without saying a word, simply by staying calm, being silent, and allowing that calmness to permeate the situation. Okay, number 3, reacting blinds you to the bigger picture. When your amygdala, like we talked about, that's the place where the fight or flight response happens. That's where emotions come. And look, it's necessary. Remember now that your brain is designed to keep you alive, and your brain can't tell the difference between a saber-toothed tiger and hurtful words. It reacts the same. Like we're being threatened, we need to be careful. We need to attack. We need to defend ourselves. But you can't think strategically when that amygdala has hijacked your logic and reasoning and the functional part of your brain. That's when we say things that we regret. When we're running on emotion and we're not thinking through things in a logical, reasonable way and responding instead of reacting. The best move here, once again, take a pause. You don't have to say anything. You're not required to respond to anything immediately. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You can take your time. You can think about your response. You can formulate a productive, useful, and constructive response instead of reacting emotionally. Ask yourself during that pause, what's the outcome I want out of this interaction? How do I achieve that? It's probably not by calling someone names after they've called you names. It's probably not yelling at someone when they've yelled at you. That question alone is going to shift your thought process from emotional to intentional, and it's going to yield you much better results. Number 4, let's remember that our reputation is built in those heated moments. People judge your leadership when things are hard, not when they are easy. Anyone can be a good leader when sales are going up and things are tough. It's hard to be a good leader when sales are going down and money is tight and the situation feels tough. If you lose control even once, people remember it. It's just how it works. Hold steady under pressure, and people will trust you more. Think about the great coaches you've played for, the great CEOs that you've worked for, the great managers you've worked for, great people you've worked with, military leaders. They stay calm in chaos. That doesn't mean they don't fire people up. That doesn't mean they don't show emotions. What it means is they don't react emotionally in the moment to stressful situations. That respect, that delivers respect and commands respect, and that's earned through the discipline of staying calm in emotional or heated moments. Okay, number 5, that stillness will help strategy reveal itself to you. When you stay still and you stay calm, you can see what other people can't see because they're emotionally charged, they're ignoring facts, they're ignoring logic, and they're reacting instead of responding. Instead of problem solving, they go fight or flight. The pause will give you clarity. It'll give you clarity on what to say. It'll give you clarity on what not to say and when you should say it or when you should take action. Stoics taught this a lot, that control begins with mastering your inner state. Control begins internally. You can't control others, but you certainly can always control your reaction to what others do. And that behavior models itself, and it may help others see things differently. It will help others calm down. It will help others follow your lead. Now let's remember, emotional control is not about being cold. It's about being composed. There's a big difference. Doesn't mean we don't feel. Doesn't mean we don't have emotions. Doesn't mean we don't express those emotions. We do it in a meaningful and productive and constructive way instead of exploding or lashing out. You can't lead. You can't build a relationship on love and respect, and you can't live powerfully if you're constantly reacting and letting other people control you by what they say or how they act. So the next time life tests you, take a breath, take a pause, respond with purpose. That's how you're going to build a strong mindset. That's how you're going to show leadership, and that's how you're going to show empathy and compassion and be relatable to other people. Okay, guys, hope those helped. Hope those resonate with you. Those are science-backed. We know they're right. Single biggest thing you can do is just pause, take a breath. That will disengage your amygdala. It'll re-engage your prefrontal cortex, and it'll allow you to respond instead of reacting. And that's where we want to be. You'll get so much better results if you do that. You'll be shocked at how fast those things start to change in your life. Okay, James puts it up over here every day. Head over to our website, saltygingertalk.com. All of our podcast episodes are available there. Links to all of our social media accounts are available there. We've got a newsletter that we publish every weekday you can subscribe to on our website. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to our podcast, whatever platform you consume it on. We have awesome guests that come on and talk about what they've learned and share those tips so you can incorporate them into your life and build a life that has meaning and purpose to you. We do episodes like this one that give you real techniques and real tools to use every day to start changing how you interact with the world. It's great stuff. You don't want to miss it. Make sure you catch our next episode. We'll see you there.